Hello, welcome back if you're a current subscriber, welcome if you're new. So, I have quite the hefty haul from Teddy Bees. I haven't opened it, it got here just a bit ago and we're going to get into it. I'm not even going to lift this box up to show you again because it is way too large and in charge. Let's get into the box and the order. Tiffany does include a thank you. And then care information here if you need that. Alright, so I think I'm going to start with the smallest first. So let's start with the souffles. So today we went to the cities, which was almost 2 hours away. We went to Bloomington, Minnesota. My son is going to college in like a month here. He's majoring in music education. He wants to be a band teacher. So he's had his trombone for 7 years, since 6th grade. So we upgraded today, which was a huge improvement. You guys, we met this guy. He's at Schmidt Music in Bloomington. And if you are near there and you need an instrument, trombone, was amazing. We were there for like 2 hours. He went through all these instruments and had my son try them out, and literally it was like he helped us fit the perfect instrument for my son that will help him moving forward in college and then playing outside of school, which he does. We had a great day. It was all about him, which was super nice just to spend time with him as an 18-year-old, and just I love his passion for music. I just think it's amazing. I wish I had such a talent. And Keith was the guy who helped us at Schmidt Music, and I'm going to call and give him a rave review. I mean, he was phenomenal, and apparently he's very well known. That's why my son wanted to go there, but I didn't know he was going to be there. But anyway, it was a great day. So got home, my son got this off the porch for me, and we're going to dig into this. And so it's been a great day. So let's continue that. Tomorrow we're going to the fair to celebrate my son's birthday, and just something we do every year, and it happens to be in his birthday weekend. Sometimes it's on his birthday, but we are just having just a good time. I love my kids and my husband. So, all right. So a repeat for me is London Fog. You guys, this is an amazing tea scent. I just finished this. So this one is Earl Grey tea, lavender milk with a hint of boardwalk marshmallow. I think mine was from 3 years old when I shared it my empties. This is tea goodness, and I've grown to really appreciate and respect what this scent is. It's just this beautiful, sophisticated tea. You have to try this, and that boardwalk marshmallow, you definitely do smell that. But this tea is just phenomenal. I really enjoy it. Again, that is London Fog. So a lot of these that I did get, I've had or are new to me, and I wanted to get the souffle. So next up is I Heart Vanilla Peppermint. This one is, oh my gosh, creamy vanilla marshmallow, vanilla milkshake, marshmallow, and magnolia, which is a boardwalk marshmallow clouds with peppermint. So I've had this mixed with other things, and this is really a great creamy, look how pretty this is. A great creamy peppermint. If you don't like harsh, this would definitely be the way to go, and what I would suggest for you. This is fantastic. So like I said, I've had it in a different blend where she does her layers, and I really enjoyed that one. All right, next up is Island Bakery, and I just finished this. I think I had this from 2 or 3 years ago. This one is pineapple, peach nectar, tropical fruit, slight hint of coconut milk, strawberry pound cake, and iced lemon cookie. I think I like this because I really do smell that iced lemon cookie. Oh, it's so good. You definitely get a tropical vibe with the strawberry pound cake and the lemon. This is so good. You have to like pineapple, I think, to enjoy this, because I do really smell the pineapple and the peach. And again, I had this in when she used to do the chunk pieces. So it would be comparable to a tub. And I think it took me 2 or 3 years. Maybe that one was only 2 years old. I think it was. Because it was no, it wasn't a tub. So I really enjoy this, but I found that I don't need such a large size because it took me about 2 years to finish this. So I like this scent. It's not like, that's not a love, but I really thoroughly enjoy that scent. Okay, I think I've had this one, I know it's a repeat for her Creep Show. Gotta see so it focuses on the label. Okay, this one is, hey, if I didn't say it already, you better get a drink because there's a lot in this box. I think this box was 40 pounds. Oh my gosh. Pumpkin Sugar Donuts Marshmallow Fireside. Sugar Cookie, Creamy Cheesecake, Graham Crackers, Marshmallow Cream. I'm trying to get it to show up on my iPad so when I show you the labels, you can actually see them. This is really good. It's been a long time since I had this one. Again, I'm trying to show you them. Okay. Very pretty. I like the pumpkin in this. This almost gives me I don't want to say this badly, but just a nice body care-esque pumpkin. Even with that Marshmallow Fireside, I really like the smokiness in this. But it's not too much where you're like, oh, that's burnt. No, it's just a nice creamy pumpkin with this hint of toastiness. But it is, to me, a little bit leaning body care. And I don't remember this at all, actually. I do not remember this at all. I do enjoy this, though, on cold. I will say that. Okay. I'm trying to grab the ones that I think are repeats, and then we'll go over the new ones at the end here. Okay. Milk, cookies, and beach treats. Blended with lavender marshmallow. So I don't generally do a lot of marshmallow, but I wanted to try this. So this is her milk and cookies blended with lavender marshmallow type. This is very pretty. Her lavender is beautiful. Look at how, I love her duochrome on her glitter. See the duochrome in there? Yeah. This is very pretty. Her lavender is very good. Very creamy. Very different lavender than what I've smelled before. Wow, that's very pretty. Okay, so I'm trying, some of these I really don't know if they are new. I think this one maybe, but I can't remember. I don't remember, and I don't think I have her list up here. This is Late Night Bake. And this one is Sweet Lavender Sugar Cookies, Pink Sugar with a background of Palo Santo. Her lavender is definitely different from any other vendors I've had. Look at how pretty her glitter is. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Like a girl with her nails and glitter. Hello. This is her lavender is gorgeous. I've had salted lavender, but that is definitely different because it's got that salty aspect. This is very creamy. It's definitely not, so I have Scentsy's Provence lavender. That is definitely very heavy lavender. This lavender is like creamy lavender. Very pretty. Yeah, I really like these two so far. Yes, I'm very happy with those. Okay, I don't know if these are all the new ones or what the deal is, but we're going to just go into the soufflés. And there's a sample I see in here. This is Tyrion Lannister. I don't know. Is this some show or... It's not Lord of the Rings. I know you're probably screaming at me. Is it some dragon show? I have no idea. I don't know what it is. Wow, this is good. Birch and black pepper with a hint of Bartlett pear. And there is a saying on here. I can barely read this, you guys. Seriously, her font is terribly, terribly small. It says, I will hurt you for this. A day will come when you think you are safe and happy, and your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth, and you will know the debt is paid. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really like that saying, but okay. I'm sure it's the character, which I don't know, but I will tell you the scent on Cole is stinking amazing. Wow, I love birch anyway, and then the pepper in this, and then the pear. Oh my gosh, if you like pear scents, this is a must. Oh, this is so good. I am not gonna, did I show you how pretty this is again? Okay, so let's show you. Pa-pow, 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 pa-pow. Oh, the pepper in this is just so unique. Oh, this is good. Oh, I love this. Oh, that one is, okay, I'm really, for the new ones that I've had, that one is definitely a winner. And the pear isn't too pear. Like, you just get all those notes blended well. I really am liking this late night bake. Wow, I'm shocked. Okay, so I think these are all part of this, because she's got like, they all have little special decal. I don't know what these characters are on here. This one is the War of the Five Kings. So this is Marshmallow, Fireside, Cashmere Cream, Palo Santo layered with milk and cookies, beach treats. I don't know about this one because I don't like cashmere cream all the time. Yeah, it's all I can smell. So there is the name of this one, and then here is this one. You guys, yeah. I just got to stop with the cashmere cream. Like, all the other notes sound great, but then all I can pick up is that. And for whatever reason, I just don't vibe with this cashmere cream. I think if you love her cashmere cream, this is fabulous, but it's just not speaking to me. So yeah, this is definitely not, but if my husband or kids like it, then that's where it will go. But that's just not a love of mine personally. Okay, next up is Order of the Masters. Antique wood shelves. Leather bound books. Midnight plum. Violets and a touch of dusk. Did I seriously order this? Oh, wow. Wow, this is gorgeous. Okay, this must be one of my wild cards and is why I got it in a souffle, but I'm honestly, this is great. And I only say that because if you know me, I'm just like this gourmand girl, and for me, these notes are just not my typical. But because I've been like trying all these different perfumes, which I haven't even shared half of what I've been trying. No, not even close. But there'll be more perfume. Fragrance Fridays is what they're called. So this is just gorgeous. This does smell like a library and old books. Oh, my oldest daughter, she would love this. She doesn't do wax or candles because of her cat's allergies, and I'm terribly allergic to cats. And when I go to her house, it's pretty rough for me, but I take Benadryl. But if she was like, this scent this reminds me of her. And maybe that's why I like it. It's beautiful. Wow. If you like these notes and you didn't pick this up, I think you should get Order of the Masters. Now, this is a scent that will last me years because I don't like this. I can cut in so many pieces, and generally in my bedroom, I get really good performance with Teddy Bees. So for me, this is more of like my husband's bathroom, laundry room, or my bedroom kind of scent. That's why when I did this order, I was really looking at, do I really need a tub and a souffle or a loaf and everything? No, because when I originally started hauling Teddy Bees, which I have a playlist if you want to check out all my hauls, I was ordering this. And then how the heck did I go all the way up to, I need a loaf and everything? No, I absolutely do not, because unlike a lot of people, I have a ridiculous amount of wax, and not everybody has that. There's no reason I need to be buying things like that. I just want to enjoy what I have. And I do have a huge D-stash I'm going to be posting, including anything from here that isn't a love or someone in my family doesn't love, because I just want to pass the love. If I'm not digging it, it needs to go, right? Okay, so Replica. Okay, focus on the wax, not on me, please. Okay, this one is Strawberry Pound Cake, Beach Treats, which is her beach nights, Cashmere Cream, and Sweet Vanilla Cream. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one I get more of the Strawberry Pound Cake. Okay, I do smell this. I do smell the cashmere, but it's very much in the background. This is gorgeous. Wow, isn't it crazy how sometimes... Okay, I had to show you the glitter because her duochrome and her glitter choices are just like killer. I still need to ask her where the heck she gets her glitters from, because these would be beautiful on my nails. Like, I am just for real. I have some pretty duochromes, but man, like this color I could totally see wearing. This is like my total vibe. Like, it would even match my outfit. Look at that. Pa-pow, pa-pow, pa-pow. That is gorgeous. If you like strawberry, if you like any of these notes, this is great. And I definitely will say this is not a banger. Like, it's not super strong, not heavy. Like, I could never do this in my open concept again. This is a bedroom scent. That's why I got it in this. But this is beautiful. I really like that one. I was trying to mirror my images on my iPad, and it should be working, but I think it's just the app because it says upgrade to VIP, which I don't want to do. But if it's going to push me that way, I'm just not going to use it, so it's fine. So hopefully these next ones will be in focus because I can't see. So this is Halloween, or Holiday in Halloween Town, and this one is a new one. So this one is deep fried churros covered in cinnamon sugar, warm donuts, hint of spices, creamy eggnog, and fire roasted marshmallows. Now, I haven't watched anyone's videos because I wanted to just get my own opinion, and people just started getting theirs and posting videos too. Oh, this is beautiful. This reminds me of something. So I haven't seen what anyone thinks, and I'm going to go watch hauls now tonight. When I'm sitting outside in my hammock, I'll listen to them. This reminds me of something again. I don't know why it's giving me like a Scentsy pumpkin vibe, but obviously way better because vendors do wax very well. But it's like you're gutting out your pumpkin and you threw allspice or nutmeg in it, and it's maybe a little warm. I really like this one. Honestly, I don't get a lot of deep fried churros. I definitely smell cinnamon sugar in this, but not red hot. This is really good. I really don't get a lot of the churros in this at all. Maybe it's just me today, but I really don't. Honestly, it's more pumpkin than bakery, which I'm okay with, but I don't smell a lot of that. Okay, I am going to tell you the truth in this one. I saw this in my invoice, and I'm like, what was I drinking when I did this order? Because this is totally not a me scent. So if I don't like this, it's not an offense to Tiffany, but this is I Heart Vanilla Tobacco. I don't know what I was thinking. I know that she said she messed up notes. I think she said I saw her post, so she did say she was adding a sticker because she wanted to make sure the right scent notes are on this. So this is creamy vanilla marshmallow, vanilla milkshake, Bath and Body Works marshmallow clouds, sweet tobacco leaves, cherry wood, and a hint of honey. So I don't know what I'm going to think. Oh, wow, I'm pleasantly surprised this is okay. Definitely tobacco in there. I'm just going to ask my husband what he thinks of this. If he doesn't vibe with this one, I won't keep this one. But this is definitely a great version of a tobacco scent. I love her I Heart Vanilla, so you add anything to it. I think that's what I was thinking. Like, maybe this will be one that I could get behind because I know a lot of people love tobacco. No, it's great. There's like the sweetness in this that I can't do with tobacco. Listen, it was a wild card. Sometimes souffles are the best wild cards you can do. I didn't want to go crazy and, go with something that I had never had. So I was like, okay. And now this is one I've never had in all the years I've been buying from Teddy B's is Snowpocalypse 2021. I don't know what that's in reference to. So I'm not the person to ask about that one. This is a magnificent blend of boardwalk marshmallow clouds, cashmere, sandalwood, vanilla bean, and cedar. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of cedar. Maybe that's why I never ordered it. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, there is that cedar. Yep. Oh, I'm not going to pop it out. Nope, I can't. I can get that cedar, and I literally cannot do cedar. I'll try it again in a couple days to see if it, being out of the box, if it helps. I know better. Again, it's not offense to any vendor if I don't like a scent. There are a few that I knew were wild cards, and that's why I got them in a souffle, because if I need to destash them or gift them, I easily can. That's where I do my wild cards, like I said. So, no offense, but I should have known better with that darn cedar. But sometimes I know a lot of people like that, and I try to be like, oh, well, maybe I will like it. And then your nose just tunes into the one thing you don't like, and that's just my brain. Okay, Rainy Day. I think this is new. This is, I think so, crisp apples, dewy fallen leaves, and a touch of lavender, and a hint of sandalwood. So I can get behind all of this. I love sandalwood scents. Oh, this is body care beautiful. But definitely if this was a body care or a perfume, this is beautiful. It's a fancy, fancy bedroom scent. I wouldn't say this reminds me of a rainy day unless you smell perfume and body care when it rains. I certainly don't. I don't smell apple in this. I honestly think it's the sandalwood, the lavender, and leaves, like fallen leaves. I don't know. This does not scream rainy day to me. This screams I'm wearing this beautiful, elegant perfume outside, but it's gorgeous, you guys. But it almost gives me like it really like, or you just took a shower and then now it's raining outside and you're sitting on the porch. Like it smells clean and refreshing. Maybe that's kind of what I'm getting. Very pretty though. Wow, that's very elegant, very pretty. This will be great in my bedroom. I'm not sad about rainy day. Okay, now I think souffles. Or oh shoot, oh my gosh. There's more souffles in here. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yep, there is. Oh, yeah, there is. And these I think are all new. Yes. Okay. So these are all new. I told you get a drink. Okay, Forbidden Forest, which is the font in this PNW Winter, Vanilla Birch, Marshmallow Fireside, and Bonfire Bliss. Forbidden Forest. This is very pretty. Is this a dupe for something? I mean, I don't know what PNW Winter is, but this is gorgeous. It does smell like a very pretty candle, or this honestly reminds me of like this is like a Christmassy kind of, I don't know why I'm getting Christmassy, but maybe it's just the birch in this. This is very pretty. Wow, this is gorgeous. If you like tree scents, but maybe it's late fall tree, not quite Christmas. This is walking outside and smelling the wood and earthiness of being outside. No, there's no dirt in this. There's nothing like that. This is just a beautiful, beautiful, dark, moss-filled forest. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Wow, that one's great. Okay. Master of Whisperers. This is aged oak, pressed parchment, tobacco leaves, hint of lavender, quill ink, and vanilla whiskey. What was I thinking? Oh my gosh, I cracked myself up on this. Oh, this is another one that I'm surprised by. Oh, I think it's the aged oak scent in it. There's like something earthy and oh, this is really good. Oh, I really like this. I don't smell any leather in this, to tell you the truth. I smell oak. Honestly, I smell that. And maybe a little whiskey. Oh my gosh, it kind of reminds me of like an aged alcohol. I don't know. This is very pretty. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Wow, but definitely get more of like a bourbon barrel, like aged barrel with some whiskey or bourbon in it. I smell a lot of that. I can be honest. I don't smell a lot of leather. What the heck does quill ink and pressed parchment smell like? I love the description, but I definitely just smell like a very beautiful aged bourbon barrel or something. That is very good. Happy to have that one. But reading those notes, I'm like, what was I thinking getting that? Okay, one of a kind oak. This is baked waffle cookies. Caramelized vanilla, toasted marshmallow, brown butter, cookie dough with vanilla extract. Okay, this got messy because, you guys, it was pretty dang hot out. Like, literally, this is melted. Okay, oh, this is gorgeous. Wow, oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this reminds me of another one of her scents, though. I don't know which one. I'm trying to think. It's definitely very like cookie bakery. This almost reminds me a little bit of like the crunchy part of a waffle cone. The vanilla in this. You guys, this is beautiful. Caramelized waffle cone. It's crunchy. Wow, this is fantastic. Whoa. I love this one. This is like a really big favorite so far. Okay, Forever Young, sorry. This one is sweet candied mandarin, dragon fruit nectar, jasmine, sheer vanilla amber, sweet cherimoya flowers, and marshmallow clouds. Well, that all sounds amazing. This is beautiful. Oh, wow, this is so good. Why do I feel like Tiffany does, like, she does so many pretty, almost body care-esque, and I say that in, like, the most amazing way, because they're just so pretty and elegant that I feel that you could get it, like, when you warm this in your house is just going to smell sophisticated. This is gorgeous. The mandarin in this, you get a little bit of, like, the zest or zing. Oh, and the jasmine. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so good. And I wouldn't say this is overly floral, but this kind of reminds me of, like, is it Parfums de Marly, Delina a little bit? Like, it's not at all, but it just kind of gives me that, or is it, there's another one called Guidance, and it gives me this sophisticated scent. This is beautiful. Wow, this is going to be so good warmed. Whoa, that's good. That is exceptional as far as that scent. I just love how unique her blends are, and that she goes from this gamut of bakery to masculine to frat. Like, there's so much good Tiffany does, clearly based on the order. I don't know is this Dracarys? I don't know. Again, I don't remember what this is. I don't care. I just like the wax, right? Okay, warm cinnamon bark, fireside vanilla balsam, cedarwood smoke, and hints of blackberry musk. Oh, please don't let me smell that cedarwood. Oh, yeah, I can smell it. Okay, what other one had cedarwood in it? Cedar, okay, that one did. Oh, I just have to quit with the cedar. For some reason, some reason with my belly. Do you have a scent like that you smell and you're just like, I can't do it? What was I thinking? Because sometimes you just don't know how much of that you're going to pick up. But apparently my nose today is like, all I smell that. And I will tell you the cinnamon, it's too spicy for me. This one is definitely on the far end of what I would like. This, I think if you like a blackberry spice or a very woodsy with those, kind of like you walk into Michael's and there's just that fall scent, I think you're really going to love this. That is no for me. And again, just because I say something doesn't work for me, I really hope people don't think I'm personally like saying I don't like her wax. Clearly I do. I have purchased so many times from Tiffany. It's one of those first vendors I've been buying from since I started in 2021, like January, February. So it's not about that. It's just what I like or don't like. And sometimes trying a souffle helps you decide that. She did send me a sample of Khaleesi, which you guys, I absolutely love this. I don't think I reordered this because I have a full tub of this. This is smoky, yummy goodness. I think this is a fantastic scent. Okay, then we have toasted marshmallow sugar cookies. This is sweet sugar, buttery shortbread, buttercream frosting, vanilla sugar, cookie dough, and toasty marshmallows. Now, I think this one is a repeat for me. I don't think this was the new one. I'm pretty sure, let me smell this. This is one I already have a tub or a loaf of. Yeah, I have a tub or a loaf. I can't remember. You guys, if you like marshmallow and then just a nice, amazing, crunchy sugar cookie, you need this. This is so good. Is it a light performer? Yep. I can't do that in my open concept. I have to do that in my bedroom. I can't get the performance that I would like to in my open concept. So for me, that's just a no. I don't know why this one is wrapped, but the other ones are not. Okay. So let's go through repurchases. Surfside Sweet Shop. This is an absolute favorite birthday cake. Marshmallow, cream, butter cookies, cake batter, and beach treats. This is, if you like beach nights, you need any blend that she has with beach nights. And this is a beach nights bakery. Amazing blend. Now, the first time I ordered this, it was more heavy on beach nights. This one is actually a little bit better mix, but it's still cookie or heavy. You guys, cookie beach nights, but it's also blended, so it's not just one or the other heavy. Gosh, this is an amazing scent. I love this. This one is a repurchase as well for me. Three-Eyed Raven is also another repurchase. This is Palo Santo, Sweet Lavender, Vanilla Birch, Marshmallow Fireside, and Cold Air. Now, again, I've warmed this, and I was actually completely out of this, so I've really missed smelling this one. Oh, this is just so unique, and you have to warm this one because you get the Palo. I don't feel like you get too much lavender. The birch, the Marshmallow Fireside. This is almost like if this was a cologne for my husband, I would love this on him. I just think this is and it's not cologne-y in any way, I don't think in that sense. But this is so good. You know what? I think he could wear that. That is fantastic. If you like those kind of scent notes, I think it's a must try. Okay, so the repeats in here. And oh my gosh, I'm such a dork. Okay. There's one more souffle in here. So this is Harold Finehair. And Harold is kind of messed up. This is her her Fireside by the Fireplace scent. And this one is, so it's warm chestnut, smoky wood, sweet vanilla, which is by the Fireplace, cashmere cedar, and frosted sugar cookies. I did have a souffle in this. I've warmed this twice now, and it's pretty light. This one got pretty beat up because, like I said, it was hot today. This is coming Texas to Wisconsin, and yesterday it was 94, and today it was like 86. I warmed this from, let's see, I would have gotten it in like April. I warmed it, or did I get it in the winter? And it was very, very, very light and non-existent. So I'm not even going to cut into this one until I rewarm that. And if I can't smell it, maybe it's just me. But I'm not going to keep that because I have a souffle, and I literally, let me know if you've warmed Harold Finehair, because for me it was non-existent. So that was a big disappointment. All right, and that's why I should have warmed it before I got even any more of it. Anyway, Cozy Cookie Cake, I had this in a bag, and I was working on finishing it. I think it was a cut up tub, and this is great. This is warm iced white cake, beach treats, marshmallow fireside, and sugar cookie. If you like the Surfside Sweet Shop, that's sweeter. This, because of that marshmallow fireside, gives it a little bit of that smoky scent. It changes it up quite a bit. So if you're not a super gourmand, try Cozy Cookie Cake. This is amazing once you warm it. This is definitely the smoky version to me of Surfside Sweet Shop. Again, if you're not into super sweet, try this one. Okay, let's see about the other souffles if they're... No, I think all the rest are new. Yes. Okay. So this is the Bear and the Maiden Fair. Again, I'm so sorry if you're screaming at me because I don't know the show that you guys all watch. This is warm cupcake, vanilla bourbon, buttercream, drizzle of honey, cream cheese, Palo Santo, and fire roasted marshmallow. I'm not going to read the little saying on there because I didn't really like the last one. I appreciate that you all who love this movie. Is this Game of something? Game of Throne of... I'm sorry. This is very pretty. Oh, the cupcakes in this, the bourbon. I definitely smell bourbon. Oh, the honey in this is... I don't know if... Oh, I can get it out. You guys, the honey in this... Oh, if you like honey, get this. Oh, Oh, you guys, the honey in this is... Oh, the honey in this is beautiful. Wow. It says cream cheese. I don't really get any milky. Honestly, I smell more of cupcakes. I smell the bourbon, and I smell the honey. That's what I'm picking up on. Oh, if you like honey. Didn't she have honeybee? Now, I didn't get that. I don't even know if it was offered in this one, but if you like honey, you will love this. That is a new one. Okay, and then another new one is the Red Wedding. Again, Game of Thrones. That's what I want to say it is, but I could be totally wrong. Okay, this is toasted vanilla, strawberry cream, rose. Okay, my only complaint is the font on these are too small. Okay, toasted vanilla, strawberry cream, rose macaroons, woodsy musk, dark berries, and white woods. She does some such great dark scents that I wanted to try this. Oh, this is good. Her dark berries, any scent with her berry scent. I don't like blackberry, but when she does these, what is the other one? I have so many that I'm like totally losing. Um, oh, she has so many that I love, and now I can't even think of one of them because I have so much of her wax. You guys, this is beautiful. Wow. I smell a lot of dark berries in this. This is sophisticated. It's dark. It's almost like fall night kind of scent, but it's like a bedroom scent. Could you imagine if she made perfume? Oh my gosh. Wow, this is phenomenal. Jeez, this is good. Whoa, this is excellent. Wow, she can kill these scents. There's this bit of, it's the woodsy musk in this. That is what I think I'm also picking up on. The musk in this, the dark berries in this. And then all these other notes take you to this really dark fall evening scent. Like this, if you sprayed this on yourself and took a walk in the evening, in a fall evening, this is what you would smell like. I am blown away by this one. Wow, that is exceptional. Okay, then I got Balsam and Blooms. Never had this one. I don't know if this is new. This is Vanilla Balsam, Beach Night, Sandalwood, Golden Autumn Florals. Maybe I never got it because of the florals, but I love florals. Oh, this is definitely interesting. I love the beach nights, but definitely florals in this. Wow, this is, again, she has some sophisticated scents that she does. Wow. It's literally popping out because it's so stinking warm. Oh, this is so pretty. Again, like the red wedding and then that is like fall sophistication. This is winter sophistication. The balsam, you have to like balsam, but then the beach nights, the sandalwood, and then the florals in this tame that the balsam down. Because I like balsam, but sometimes it can just overpower the scent. Not with those other notes. This is going to be so lovely in my bedroom this winter, and I hate winter. It's not going to make it better, but it'll make it tolerable. How about that? Okay, I'm going to do these are her classic ones. So these are those limited ones that are like the original scents. This is Gimme Some Sugar. This is Pink Sugar, Sweet Cream, and Sugar Cookie. Have I been forgetting to show these to you? I very well could. I get lost in my own world and then I forget. Oh, this is very pretty. Look at how pretty it is. Pink Sugar, Sweet Cream, and Sugar Cookies. Like, this is just creamy goodness. I get a lot of the cream. Like, it's a heavy cream. And there's some of that cookie and pink sugar. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Wow. But the cream in this is very heavy. Like, it almost gives me like a whipping cream vibe. That is beautiful. And the cookies and the pink sugar. Now, I'm not the biggest pink sugar fan, so this one is not too heavy on it. And I think that's why I was hesitant to get that before. But it is definitely not where I can pick that up. I smell more of a heavy cream with the cookie. Okay, now I got 2 of Sugarfoot. Because I don't know when the last time she brought this back. And I love Snowcones by the Sea and all those kind of scents she does. So I thought, I'm going to try this. The other one I love is Miami Vice. And she hasn't brought that back. My bag was from 2021 and I'm out of it completely. I've been, like, I wish she would bring that back. But when I saw this one, I was like, I don't know if it's similar or not, but I really wanted Miami Vice, and that one wasn't there. I did get more Snowcones by the Sea because that's like one of my favorite scents. This one is Watermelon, Sugar Crystals, Honeydew, Melons, and Birthday Cake. All of that just sounds so good. And her Snowcones by the Sea, like, people are so surprised when they get that and smell that. Oh, okay. This is more honeydew. Oh, this reminds me of something. Wow, this is exceptional. This is great. Wow. Oh my gosh, the watermelon and the honeydew melons. I think you have such beautiful notes, but they're creamed out with that sugar, like the sugar crystal note. It almost gives me like a watermelon honeydew mixed with vanilla cream, and then you added like a birthday cake. So the birthday cake scent must be causing that creaminess. This, if you like those scents, but you're kind of thinking watermelon and honeydew is very strong, this is not punch you in the face watermelon. This is very creamed out by that birthday cake. This is gorgeous. Wow, that is gorgeous. I'm so glad I got 2 of these because, like I said, I don't know when the last time she brought this out was, and I am pleasantly surprised that this smells very creamy goodness between the watermelon and honeydew. You smell them, but they are not like smack you in the face. It's more of this creaminess, almost like you're taking all of those scents and blending them and having a malt. Like, it's just so creamy good. That is great. Wow. So good. Oh my gosh, so good. Okay. Now, for Beach Bronze. Now, the scents in this are kind of reminding me of Scentsi's Vanilla Waves. So, when I read the notes, I was like, do I get how many loaves, or do I just do, this is ridiculous, but do I get, if I don't love it, then I can destash 1, or what? But I should have just got 2 loaves, but I was like, no, I don't know. I like tubs too. So this one is ribbons of caramel and honey, essential vanilla cream, salty driftwood, toasted vanilla, hints of smoke, marshmallow fluff. So I got a loaf in a tub, and this is my last tub. So I was thinking, what if this is Vanilla Waves similar, and I need more than just one thing of it? I should have just got 2 tubs. Yeah, this is definitely way more Vanilla Waves, and I'm super stoked about it. Stoked, that's a word. I'm trying to get it out, and maybe I'll just have to try the loaf, but I want to smell the bottom of it too, just to smell. Wow, you guys. When somebody asked in the group about it being Vanilla Waves, she's like, I've never smelled Vanilla Waves, and I'm like, how this scent smells so much like Vanilla Waves? I don't know if she did this scent or if it's an oil. You guys. Okay, her wax is so soft, which is fine, but I'm so glad she has tubs and she has souffles so you can push them back into them. If she put these into bags, these would just be disgusting because, like, my hands are so soft. And okay, I'm going to tell you that this is probably the closest Vanilla Waves dupe that I have smelled. You get literally the saltiness of it. You get the caramel ribbon, fresh made caramels by the beach. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, Beach Bronze is, I am very happy with what I got. Now I have a lot of, I have like maybe 10 bars of Vanilla Waves. So this is going to be great for me. You guys, if you love using Vanilla Waves, if you got this, comment below and let us know if you agree. I would say this is like 99% gives me Vanilla Waves. But please comment if you smelled this and let me know if you agree or don't agree. But to me, wow, okay. You deserve an award, like an Olympic gold medal, because it's Olympics. Now, I'm not watching them just because I'm more of a winter, like, figure skater kind of girl. Like, that's what I like. I like gymnastics too, but I've been busy with kids and life, and I'm enjoying that. Okay, I'm done rambling. Over the Hills and Through the Woods. I was completely out of this. Absolutely love this. I've been out of this, I think, since I finished it, I think, last winter. So this is Christmas Trees and Cream, which is a favorite of mine, and then it's mixed with warm apple cider. Again, you have to warm this, and it will just, her Christmas Trees and Cream is a favorite of mine, and mix it with strawberry. Her Strawberry Trees and Cream is amazing. Oh, how I've missed this scent. Oh my gosh, it's so good. If you like apple scents, and I'm very picky about apple scents, so for me, I really have to love it. I think this is one of my favorite apple scents she does, Over the Hill and Through the Woods. Oh my gosh. And then you smell her Christmas Trees and Cream, which is buttercream, and what tree scent is it? I can't remember. I have it in the drawer over there. I don't care. This is phenomenal. Obviously it is because I needed a loaf of this. I was out of this, and I just, other vendors closing and then Sassy Girl not open yet for Christmas, you know, I might be more particular about what I warm from Sassy Girl. So if I can get some of my favorite Christmas scents from Teddy Bees, I'll probably warm some of those because like I said, I don't have a lot from Sassy Girl and I don't want to use it all. So anyway, and I can mention any vendor I want in my videos, so I'm going to. Okay, next up is Tree Farm. This one is, I cannot read. Frosted covered Christmas tree standing in rows as far as the eye can see and a smell of tilled earth. Now, I have discovered I don't like straight up patchouli, but Tree Farm, okay, there is a scent called Christmas Bliss, and this is Lavender and Speckles has it because I asked her about it, and I don't know if they're exactly the same, but they're very, very, very close. And this is the vibe I get. Now, it might be a little different. Maybe she adds a little bit of earthiness to hers, but they're very, very similar. And so I was out of Tree Farm again. But if you ask me between Christmas Bliss, and I've gotten those in a custom with Beth before in Lavender and Speckles, and this one, I would have a hard time telling you exactly the difference, except unless she added a little bit of earthiness to this one. But that is gorgeous. So if you like those kind of scents, but it is very much, it almost does remind me too of Kringle's Christmas Stroll, and that is a candle that I own and that I absolutely love. If you've ever smelled that, it is basically Christmas Bliss or Tree Farm. It is exceptional. It is like you are walking outside during Christmas time. You smell earth, you smell trees, you smell this fresh, cold air. Get you some Tree Farm, get you some Christmas Bliss, or get a Kringle Christmas Stroll candle. I will repurchase that this year when it comes out. That is an exceptional scent. Okay. Snowcones by the Sea. This is last but not least. I know that was a lot, okay? And if you've stayed for this whole video, well, thank you. So this one is a favorite scent of mine. This is watermelon, black cherry, juicy apple, and salty sea air. Now, I did warm this at work this week because I just think this is the most exceptional scent. This is such a strong performer. Honestly, I think this is my favorite over like a Blow Pop summer scent. I would much rather warm this. I love the saltiness in this. It's just so good with that watermelon. Black cherry. Now, I don't love cherry, but there's something about this black cherry. It's not just like this lipstick cherry. It is a sweet, overripe cherry scent with this amazing watermelon, but it's not like, again, it's not like Scentsy's watermelon where you're like, oh, that's like Hubba Bubba gum. It's such a crisp watermelon, and then the salty sea air. This is such an exceptional scent. Obviously, that's why I ordered loaves in these ones in particular. 3 are repeats. Now, if you don't see some of these, some of the scents in my haul, if you watch my Teddy Bees pre-order video, I went through the whole list of this, and I had some of it, and if I had multiple tubs, I wasn't reordering it. So if you are like, oh my gosh, Charity, you didn't get this scent. Like Christmas cookies is a favorite cookie tree blend. Cookies and Christmas trees, I absolutely love that. I already have a loaf in a tub. So I didn't buy those because I already have them. And I'm really, you guys, you've seen my hauls. This is insane for my hauls recently. But I have really been trying to focus on using and enjoying what I love and not buying everything because I just want to be conscious of what I'm spending. I mean, this economy isn't great right now, and I really don't know the state of the world. So anyway, I feel like this was very much adequate. This was insane. Let me know your thoughts on these new ones. Again, just because if I don't like something doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. We all have preferences. Like, I watch people's videos and they can't smell bakery, and I'm like, oh my gosh, bakery is the best thing ever. How can your nose not pick that up? We all love different things. I think that's why they make so many scents, and there's nothing wrong with trying a souffle and smelling it and being like, yeah, that's just not for me. It's not a knock on a vendor by any means because I have no ill intent. I just am saying that's why I love when they offer multiple sizes. So if I want to order a souffle, I can smell it and be like, yeah, that one's not for me. And then I make note of that. And then I don't order it ever again because then I just know this is not a me scent. Now, some of these I was a little bold on and I really don't know what I was thinking. But honestly, part of me wanted to get them because to review for you. Because maybe you have a lot of preferences like me and you were like, well, maybe I was thinking about that. And Charity and I have very similar, preferences. Maybe that would deter you from spending your money, your hard-earned money, and then not loving it either. And I have no issues destashing, but some people don't want to do that. So my channel is to review and let you know my thoughts, but I know some of you do have very similar preferences. So I hope it was helpful. Again, I'm just here having fun with wax. That's really what it's all about. Now, it is like 85 degrees. It's very warm in my studio right now because it just is. But I'm going to go outside and sit in my hammock and enjoy this beautiful day that God created. And I'm allowed to be here. And I had an exceptional day with my husband, my son. Even in darkness, we can feel God's love and we can find such joy in it. And although I miss my son every single day of my life and I have struggles with that, I know how blessed I am and how God continues to bless me, even in the smallest of ways, like today, like spending time with my husband and my son. Just, it really brought me a lot of joy because I'm so very proud of my kids. Truly, all of them. They're exceptional people. They are so kind. People say such amazing things. And I'm very proud of being a mom. That is something that I value more than anything in this whole entire world, is the title mom. So I am going to go sit with my kiddos. I'm going to sit with the dogs, and I am just going to enjoy this beautiful day that God has given me. So with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. Bye.